In 1942, the map of Europe shows a continent at war, with Axis forces advancing across the east. The Eastern Front stretches from the Baltic to the Black Sea, a vast battlefield of unprecedented scale. German military command studies maps, planning their next moves in the southern Soviet Union.
Armored divisions roll across open plains, their engines echoing through the countryside. Oil fields and fuel depots become crucial targets, powering the war machine of both sides. Arrows on the map trace the Axis push southward, inching closer to strategic cities.
The focus narrows towards Stalingrad, a vital industrial hub on the Volga River. The Volga River flows steadily, a lifeline for transport and supply in southern Russia. The city of Stalingrad stands prominently, a key prize for both sides in this brutal conflict. Factories and rail lines form the backbone of the city's industrial strength. Soviet workers labor tirelessly, supporting the war effort from within the city. Before destruction, the skyline of Stalingrad reflects a bustling industrial hub. An overlay symbolizes the Soviet resolve to defend the city at all costs. German troops prepare to assault the city, readying themselves for urban combat. Luftwaffe bombers darken the sky, their payloads ready to strike the city below. Explosions rain down as bombs hit factories, homes, and streets. Buildings crumble under the assault, sending smoke and fire into the air. Civilians flee the streets, seeking shelter from the relentless bombing. From above, the city appears as a sea of flames and ruin. Thick smoke rises, marking the destruction left in the wake of air attacks. German infantry enters the ruined streets, facing fierce resistance at every corner. Close-quarter fighting engulfs the city, soldiers moving from building to building. Grenades explode indoors, turning factories and apartments into battle zones. Soviet defenders take cover in rubble, striking back at advancing forces. A sniper aims from a shattered window, picking off enemy soldiers with precision. German troops advance cautiously, aware of every hidden threat in the ruins. Hand-to-hand combat erupts in shadowed alleys, a brutal struggle for every street. The Red October factory stands as a symbol of resistance, now a battlefield. Inside, the factory turns into a deadly maze of barricades and firefights. Across the Volga, Soviet troops prepare to cross, reinforcing the city's defenses. Boats carry soldiers under enemy fire, risking everything to hold the line. Reinforcements arrive, bolstering the weary defenders of Stalingrad. Snow falls gently on the ruins, turning the battlefield into a frozen graveyard. Soldiers endure the bitter cold, their breath visible in the harsh winter air. German troops struggle without proper winter gear, suffering from frostbite. The wounded rest where they fall, the human cost of war starkly evident. Empty supply crates litter the streets and rail yards, clear signs of failing logistics and a struggling army at the front. Orders continue to flow from high command, urgent and desperate, demanding action as the situation worsens. Soviet forces begin massing across maps and terrain, assembling troops and armor for a major counterattack. Tanks roll into position, engines idling,
ready to strike the exposed flanks of a vulnerable enemy.
Axis troops find themselves stretched thin across vast open terrain, dangerously exposed and vulnerable to attack. Artillery fire relentlessly pounds enemy positions, signaling the unmistakable start of the massive Soviet offensive. Soviet tanks push through deep snow and brutal conditions, smashing through German lines. Maps reveal the encirclement taking shape, sealing off escape routes and trapping the Sixth Army in a deadly pocket.
Starving soldiers huddle in ruined shelters, their strength and morale fading under harsh winters. Desperate airdrops fail to reach their targets, leaving hope and vital supplies out of grasp. The German commander waits in a dim bunker, cut off as the situation grows increasingly desperate. Soviet troops advance block by block, reclaiming the shattered streets inch by inch. German forces finally surrender, marking a decisive turning point as the fate of the Eastern Front is firmly secured. Weapons lie in the snow, silent and frozen witnesses to the immense toll left by the battle. The city stands in ruins, its streets empty, broken, and deeply scarred by years of relentless war. Casualties are symbolized, serving as a stark reminder of the immense and tragic human cost. The Eastern Front shifts westward, the strategic balance of the war forever. At Volgograd, a memorial stands bearing the words, "Stalingrad changed history forever."